In a sunny little riverside town called Willow Bend, lived a monkey named Max. Now, Max wasn't just any monkey. He wore jeans, sneakers, and a red baseball cap that he thought made him look like an explorer. He dreamed of big adventures, but somehow he always ended up in big trouble instead. One fine morning, Max was helping the mailman fix a squeaky mailbox. He gave it one good kick. Whoosh! The mailbox flew straight into Mayor Willow's pie contest table, blueberry filling everywhere. The crowd gasped. Max just smiled awkwardly. Yeah, that was Max. But that day, something serious happened. The only wooden bridge in Willow Bend, the one connecting their town to the market and school, cracked right down the middle. No one could cross. And in just 1 week, the biggest festival of the year was coming. The townsfolk gathered in the square, worried and whispering. Then, an old carpenter named Mr. Cedar stepped forward. "There is another bridge," he said. "A magical one, called the Bridge of Tomorrow. But it's hidden deep in the forest, guarded by the shadow beast." Max's ears perked up. This was his chance to prove he wasn't just the town troublemaker. "I'll find it," Max blurted out. Ellie the Squirrel crossed her arms. "If you're going to chase trouble, I'm coming with you." Rusty the Raccoon mumbled. I guess I'll come too. Someone needs to keep you both out of the river." The next morning they set off. The forest was alive with colors, glowing mushrooms, fireflies like floating stars, and rivers that sang as they flowed. Max couldn't help swinging from vines, until one snapped and sent him splashing into the mud. Ellie giggled. Rusty just shook his head. As they journeyed deeper, they found old carvings on the trees, drawings of a massive beast guarding a glowing bridge. Then they heard it, a low rumbling, a growl. From the shadows stepped a shadow beast. But it wasn't a monster at all. It was a huge, gentle gorilla named Bruno. His silver fur shimmered in the sunlight. "I guard this bridge," Bruno rumbled. "Only those who work together may cross." Max puffed out his chest. "I can do this myself." He leapt toward the riverbank, and nearly fell in before Ellie and Rusty grabbed him. Bruno just shook his head. "Not yet." That night, they camped near the river. Max stared at the flames. "I'm scared," he admitted. "Scared of what?" Ellie asked. "Of letting everyone down. That's why I try to do everything myself." Ellie smiled gently. "Max, nobody does great things alone." Rusty nodded. "We've got your back." The next morning they tried again. Rapids roared, rocks crumbled, and Bruno gave them a riddle. Max thought quickly. Ellie navigated with her map. Rusty tied a strong rope, and together they solved every challenge. Then before their eyes, the Bridge of Tomorrow appeared. Golden light spilled across its wooden planks. They crossed, hearts pounding, laughter echoing. Back in Willow Bend, the bridge was rebuilt in time for the festival. The townsfolk cheered. But this time, Max wasn't celebrated for being the hero alone. He was celebrated for being a friend, a leader, someone who listened. Bruno even showed up, happily munching on a giant cotton candy. And so, Max learned, it's not the strongest or the fastest who change the world. It's the ones who bring people together. Because bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's doing the right thing, even when you're scared.